Welcome back to our channel, Market Forecast and Investment. Here in this channel, we learn that trading is the new normal. And here we analyze, we forecast, and provide basic to complex techniques, everything you need to know about the market, stocks, and investment. Come and visit us and view our investment forecast opportunities in our channel. Or simply email us at marketforecastph@gmail.com. So let's start with our weekly chart analysis. To begin with, let's start with our index. So we have here the overall overview of our index and a weekly time frame analysis. So here we presented that our index might be supported by this, we call it as a friend, general, and the major trend of our market. So start with the index, the weekly candle of our index is still in a bearish candle, but we still have another day to close this one, and it will reveal what is actually the investors and traders sentiments of the current market situation, especially that a big economic event will about to happen in 2 weeks time. So that would be the election in our country, Philippines, and who knows who will be the elected one and to run this government that will actually steer the course for this bullish run. Or he may be, or he or she may be the one that will lead, and depending upon the absorption of these investors to actually drive the market down. So anyways, this is only a technical view, and these economic events will just be served as our catalyst. So nothing, we as much as possible we actually focus on what the prices and the market structure is showing us. So that will be our leading indicator as applied in our Elliott wave analysis. So let's proceed. Our index is actually based on the subjective count, is actually forming a W, X, and Y corrective structure. And if this lower trend line will be broken down, we might be a little bit heading in a short trend, weaving to its wave Y and revisiting these areas 6,400 to 6,500. So in any case that the price and index revisited this one, so we are again on its bullish scenario. So the market is still heading an uptrend for a longer perspective, but due to the current market sentiments, which will be the coming election and the anticipated ghost where our investors tend to liquidate their positions to reduce risk in the market. Anyway, so depending upon these market structures, formations, so we can label this as a three-wave structure, A, B, and C. So if the market finds a good demand and a support here, so it can be a bullish scenario, and it will bounce on this Alma 200 period and will proceed to our next bullish run. but when the market sentiment is like a sour, and the price and index really will have a massive breakdown on this with the volume, so we might be experiencing a little bit of a short downtrend. So on this video we will be tackling about stocks which are showing good momentum on this market scenario since this year, and that would be the next stock that we will be showing. So let's proceed with Mark Ventures Holdings. So once again, this is the weekly time analysis, and I prefer to view it on a larger perspective, generally because I want to avoid daily noise and manipulations that are done on our market, and that it gives me a clearer picture on the bigger wave that is forming. So in this case, our market may be experiencing a triangle corrective structure, wave A, B, C, D, and E. So if we are going to show you the daily time frame just to make it a clearer view. So we shared this actually a couple of weeks ago, and we anticipated that this might be we have found a supply on this area. That's why the price revisited, and actually this will be a turning point. So this is already touches our ALMA 200. So what happens if this week will be really going bearish? So this might be, we might have an invalidation if this will be broken down. So actually risks is all we need. That is all we have to be careful of, and we have to control. Otherwise, this analysis is just wasted if we don't follow our strict stop loss and cut loss price. So that would be all for Mark Ventures. Another one which is also heavily traded for the past weeks and months. So this is a Nickel Asia Corporation. So what do you have here? A nickel has shown a very strong momentum, and due to this upward impulsive move, the market find its way to breathe and is forming this 5-wave structure, A, B, C, D, E, which is of course like a similar structure or similar corrective structure that was formed by Mark Ventures. So they have all the same on a fundamental side. So technical side also has been showing that it's also forming almost the same structures. So if this will be validated, our wave 4 will be completed. So we have a nice target here at around 9 to 10 pesos. So that's more likely a good reward for this entry around 775 to 791 with a invalidation of 7.45. So if we talk about invalidation, it means that when the price will really test this one and break, so it can be a signal that our corrective wave is not actually a valid, and that the price can still go farther to test some support level. This third one, FNI. So FNI on a daily time frame. So let's first show the weekly. So on our weekly time frame, it looks clean and clear that the price is forming in ABC correction from this last impulsive move. So this FNI have undergone a good growth for the past 2 years, and impulsive moves have to always be corrected. So we forecast this as the ABC, wherein the price will still have to test and go back to our accumulation area, which is this part. So visually, I love to show these boxes, since generally the accumulation of big players and the market makers have difficulty on positioning on a specific level. So what they do is they try to accumulate and accumulate until they have a good positions, bulk positions and volumes. So we will see on the next few weeks and months, so what will be the next market movements. So what we show only here is a high probability guide using the Elliott wave theory. So we expect still further downward for the price by as much as negative 16% or 0.42 cents on our current closing price. So please exercise due risk management, and our analysis can also be invalidated, so you have to be flexible with using this system. So in addition, we also try to make and show you the three sectors, three stocks which can be a good investments and shows defensive during a market conditions which seems to be shaky for this current times. So this is Meralco. So we also shared this a few weeks back that Meralco has actually been rejected on this minor area of supply, and then it could be signaled as the final of the wave 3. After topping up on this area around 382, the market has been showing a quick impulsion down. So but after which the price was rejected, and what happens next is that we anticipate that the price will be making and touching this area. So this will be the next levels that we will be having an interest. So if you don't have positions yet, this is not advisable to enter, since Meralco already have shown a bounce of as much as 7%. So in the near weeks and days, it will then proceed to its third impulsive wave, which is wave C, and will retest this uptrend channel. So channel is used as a technique in guiding the market trend. So our recommendation, if for the next accumulation period here, is this green box. This will be our area of interest. So this is also a known significant area of support, or shall we say a flip zone, which is also a resistance, a previous resistance before. So that would be a 330 pesos, and our stop loss we keep at 316, or if you have lesser risk, we have to keep it at 320 or 319. So that would be all for Meralco. Let's proceed with Aboitiz Power Corporation, so AP. So AP, we have also shared this before, and same as Meralco, it is having a corrective structure, which is A, B, and C. So our accumulation for this one is at the price of 30 pesos and until at the price of 28.95, which is the 0.5 retracement of all this wave, of all this general wave, this one. So that's our final wave, the completion, the end point, and the beginning point is here, the origin. So if you don't have positions yet, so we can accumulate here on this box, and that would be a good ride for the next few months and years. So that would give us at least over than a 40% portfolio investment capital growth. So again, we don't recommend to enter the market now as the price is still heading for this wave C. So that would be all. We will update these charts in a few weeks time, so keep posted. So the last one is FGEN Corporation. FGEN has been showing a corrective structure also, which is the WXY of the fourth wave, of the corrective fourth wave. So actually the price now has reached our aggressive entry, which is the 0.5 at 23.84. So we keep a stop loss at 21. So the risk for this is around 9%. So our possible growth will be over 50% if this will be validated. So once again, we show channel here to guide our channel and to give us a conviction on where the price will actually be heading. So although the price is below this ALMA 200 period, but we are seeing these areas as a good rejections on these levels. So this might be a good accumulation box to consider, and with a risk of 9%. So thank you guys for watching. For any other stocks to stress and to give attention to, we will please feel free to comment, and you have reactions, feel free to share and to keep us updated. You can click the notification bell for our next video uploads. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.